get one. She definitely get one. What?
YouTube, are you following me again?
Yeah.
Why does this keep happening? Is it because I paid someone to follow me around because I think I'm cool? So, day number 2 of LA. We're going to my brother's house. We're going to film with Mike Ryan first. Then we have a guy by the name of, what's that guy's name? Bald head, goatee. Always really mad at Vince McMahon. Fights authority all the time. Likes to give people stunners. The Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then after that we have Callum Von Moger. I think that's the order. And then the last but not least is Frank McGrath, or it could be reversed. I keep forgetting what that looks like. But we have 4 podcasts to get through. And we learned some stuff yesterday from the podcast that we did while being remote. And we're going to work on making them a little bit better today. Should be a lot of fun. How are things going for you?
Great, surprisingly.
Good.
Yeah, I'm alive. Training's going great. Work is spectacular.
That's great.
This year, everything's just it's paramounting. You know, I have more business I can deal with, which is fantastic. My India contacts are through the roof for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to do so many projects. The only bad thing is I got to go back to India.
Right.
Fucking terrible.
You got really sick, right?
Yeah, I got hepatitis out there.
What are you doing in India?
I was training on Bollywood celebrities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was fun, but it was, the country's so, I mean, we went through the whole country, it's very conservative, so you go down like the deep south of India, and I walk in like, people never seen a white guy, or a white big guy.
Yeah.
I was actually in a store one day, this old guy comes up, he just like, starts trying to take my shirt off, I'm like, I slap his hands, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh no. I'm like, sure. So I slap his hands again, I'm like, what the fuck? I go to the clerk, I'm like, what the fuck's this guy's problem? He starts talking, he's like, he's never seen an American in his life, and he's never seen anyone like your size, and he wants to see biscuits. I'm like, what the fuck are biscuits? He's like, biscuits. I'm like, no. He's like, biscuits. I go, abs. I go, that's a great name for it, but tell him no, I'm not, he can't take my shirt off. And the guy was just like so upset. He's like, he walked away. So I went, all right, buddy. I gave him like, all right. He's like, oh, biscuits. Get in here, Chris. Ah! So granted, I'm like, oh my god, he fucking hit me so hard I shit my pants. So I'm like, oh fuck. So we're in the huddle and I'm just like, I look at the center and I'm just like, I just go like this. I'm like, keep up the good play. Keep up the good play. So I'm wiping my shit all over my center's uniform. And my quarterback's just like, what the fuck you doing? I'm nothing. So he goes under the center. He's like, Blue. He's like, fucking wipe shit on him. I'm like, no, I didn't. He's trying to make a play. There's shit on the center. The quarterback's smelling it because he's bending down. He's like, timeout. Fucking coach comes down. He's like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, fucking Ryan, shit himself. He's wiping shit all over people now.
Multiply hustle, multiply muscle, and may all your shits be tapered. I'm at Mark Smelly Bell on Instagram and Twitter. See you later.
Like our sponsors right here.
Yeah, too. Yeah, so they just use this web. SuperTraining.
Nice, I love it. Yeah, thank you. Power. Is that Mike Power's shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, you should get one. You should definitely get one. What?
Oh, there you are. Is this the right place?
What?
How's it going?
How are you? That's a nice place you got here, dude.
Hey, you know this guy?
Jesus, how you doing, kid? When we gonna go eat breakfast?
I know, I'm ready when you are.
Son of a bitch is 51 years old, too.
I know, but dude, if I put on a 40, 50-pound weight vest and
Yeah.
a gauntlet with my knees, I'd blow up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. There'd be a man body parts like that more.
This is
And 911. I can't believe I'm seeing you here.
I can't believe I'm seeing you here.
Do you know these guys?
Oh, God. You've known him forever.
Yeah, because I used to manage, you remember I managed the gym and I met these knuckleheads when they first showed up. And I liked them right away. I'm like, two fucking...
Probably almost
two
20
ding-dongs.
years. No, I think,
Yeah. All right.
Pink Dunkin'
One of
Donuts
my
shirt.
sponsors.
I know, yeah, it is my sponsor.
See you tomorrow morning.
All right, yes.
You and Big Will.
Yeah, stay in touch. Let's
Good
grab,
seeing
let's
you.
grab some food, will you?
You got it.
You know, you can spare a few calories.
Yeah.
Question.
That this thing here in front of you that you made a living off using, just hold it up
I
close to
didn't know
you.
you was rolling. We rolling?
We're rolling. Why not?
Oh,
Right?
so
We
it's
are.
like
Right?
live
Rolling
and tape.
audio, yeah. We're not rolling video yet, but that's okay.
John, it's nice to meet you finally.
It's good to meet you too, Bob.
I'm kidding you, Jimmy. Enough of the bullshit name calling.
You just didn't like that name.
No, but just like Mark said earlier, before we started actually rolling, I can't talk about anything I'm doing generally, currently, specifically. Anything that I've done in the past is off limits. Anything that I want to do in the future is completely off limits. My personal life, professional life, off limits. My philosophical beliefs, religious and political beliefs, off the table. Other than that, I'm an open book and ready for questions. And I spent 6 hours watching SuperTraining.tv before I came here and make sure I was up to speed with everything you guys were doing.
That's a waste of time.
To be able to get to WWF at the time, and when I came in, you know, Mark Henry was brought in, Cactus Jack was brought in, Big Van Vader, a couple of other guys.
Yeah.
Those guys were getting big pushes, and they already had a merch line laid out for those guys. They didn't have shit lined out for me. And Jimmy Miranda used to run the merch, and a hardworking guy. And I'd always go up to Jimmy and say, Jimmy, has the office got any plans for a T-shirt for me? And he goes, nope, they don't, Stephen. And so finally,
Just
an
honest.
Austin 316 promo. And then finally here comes Jimmy, he goes, and this was after months being there, and Jimmy comes up and goes, Stephen, the office finally wants to do a T-shirt for you. You got any ideas? I said, you goddamn right I do. I said, put Austin 316 on the front, put a skull on the bark, put a skull on the back and carve it in like it says, you know, Stone Cold, like with a chisel. I said, okay, Stephen. They made the shirt and it took off. I used to kid Undertaker back towards the back end of my career. I said, man, I don't know which one of us is going to last longer. And because we were both kind of beat up at the time. Shit, he outlasted me by a decade and a half.
He's amazing.
Nothing but respect.
Yeah. And then where did the stunner come from?
Well, that was Fayetteville, North Carolina, man. Walked into the building, Michael PSAs. And Michael PSAs was also the guy that gave me the 411 when Jay cut the religious promo on me at King of the Ring 96. So, man, I'll have my career, Michael PSAs.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And he goes, man, you know, Johnny Ace uses his Ace Crusher over in Japan, but he goes flat. He goes, what if you do it, but you go down to your ass? And I said, all right. We needed something to set it up. And so when you watch Jake the Snake go for the DDT, one of the best, if not the best finish move
slide on
in
back.
pro wrestling, you set it up with the short arm clothesline. So
Oh,
then
yeah,
you know
yeah.
it's coming.
Right.
You know that's what he wants to do.
Right.
And maybe the guy's going to back out of it, hook the ropes, or do something, powder. And so I figured, oh, you know what? Kick to the gut. So when I first started using that, we just went into the stunner, but that kick to the gut put the guy's head in a position where I needed it,
Yeah.
and it give you the signal that, hey, he's fixing to use the stunner, so you get the anticipation.
Good
Boom,
build-up.
and it delivers, it blows the roof off the plane. So thanks for having me on the show. It's always good seeing you guys, and I'm proud of all the successes you've had with your gym and all your endeavors, because I watch y'all's podcast a lot, because you
Great.
got some good guests on there.
Can't wait to have you in the gym sometime.
I will be lifting with bands, I mean, just rubber bands and no
okay.
weights. I don't think I'm in y'all's category,
I
but
think
we can
people-
make, hey, we'll make it to a comedy.
People will just be excited for you to be there. That would fire up the gym. I bet you'll get a couple 800-pound deadlifts to get in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Well, I've been wanting to go down there and talk to you guys in your gym, in your setting, but also because, you know, Team Alpha Male's over there.
Yeah,
My
I
family
heard.
just got announced going to the Hall of Fame last night at UFC 210. So I've been wanting to get down there and just kind of
He's
make the
amazing.
rounds, because there's a lot of people down in Sacramento that have got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, his new gym is, you know,
Yeah, I heard
15
good
minutes
things.
from our place. So
Take us home.
That's all the time we got. Strength is never weakness. See you later.
All right.
Think someone's gonna break in? Do you not know that I'm carrying a pocket knife, motherfucker? I will protect you. You have your own knife. Bye, guys.
See you later. Just walking home? Have a good one, man. God. Glad we got rid of that fucking guy. Hey, it's gonna cost you $13. You broke that thing. Look at
Tell Chris to get this fucker
that. Just almost ran into a bunch of people. Guy's always raising hell. To understand your value, and then also to understand that if I see Frank McGrath post something, and you get a discount code associated with it, I'm kind of, and it's not animal, and it's not anything else you've ever been associated with before. I'm like, oh man, like that's cool, but that kind of sucks. Like I thought he was like doing better than that. I thought like I thought he had a larger value. Once you see that, you're kind of like, oh man, he's kind of like worried about making like $500 or $1,000. That money goes quick. Go on Frank's Instagram now and send him some eggplants. He really likes that emoji. He's a huge fan. I can't explain why because we've run out of time, but he loves it. Wow, Tina's looking good. Huh? What's up, everybody? Just finished podcasting. We had an amazing time. It was phenomenal. We got to podcast with Stone Cold Steve Austin today. My boy, Mike Ryan. I'm really just excited to share the different experiences I had with all the different people that we did podcasts with this weekend, but especially somebody like Mike Ryan, who may not be known in the YouTube world. You guys may not know him that well. Super awesome guy. A lot of great and crazy wild stories. And then we capped the day off with a podcast with Frank McGrath. We did have Callum Von Moger scheduled as well, but that didn't work out for today. No big deal. On to the next one, as I like to say. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep shaking, and we're going to keep shaking things up in the fitness industry. Right now, we're going to actually get a little rest and recovery. We're going to go eat some food. Then we're going to get on a plane and fly back to Sacramento. Always awesome coming back here to Los Angeles. Maybe not everybody that has been following along and has been watching knows, but I lived here for 10 years. I met my wife here, and I have a lot of great memories of Los Angeles and a lot of. I lived here probably. It's almost going on. Must be almost 20 years ago now. But the links back to everybody. Everything keeps working in a giant circle. Mike Ryan is somebody I've known for nearly 20 years. He used to be the manager of Gold's Gym, and that's how I got to know him. So I used to train at Gold's Venice. Just always awesome to come back here, and I always have a great time. I love the city of Los Angeles. Fuck the traffic. I know you guys are thinking the same. I know you guys feel me on that. But I do love coming here, but I also love the fact that I live in Sacramento and I can get the fuck out of here and go back to my hometown and chill with my family. Strength is never a weakness. Catch y'all later.